Hello and welcome back, and in this video we'll take a look at the additional feature of the home screen, which is the recent file section. In fact, you remember in the previous video we talked about the models and families, but we have not seen this particular file called sample file and also hollow code slab. We could only see sample architecture project and sample structure project and sample systems project underneath models tab, but we have not seen this sample project. The reason is that this is the file that I've opened prior to the recording of this session. So that's what it's enabled underneath the models section. It's a project file, Revit file. It has an extension of .rvt. And in fact, this is the model that we created very long back in 2013 in the lower versions of Revit. Right? Let me explain you a little bit of that. There are a couple of ways you can open a project file. You can directly click on this and open, or you can go to models. Underneath models there is a tab or a button. You can click that to navigate to the file location, and you can select from that and you can open it. Let me show you that particular one. Like, go to models, underneath can you go to open. It's in the file called Revit file sample project, and in fact that is in my desktop. I can go to Revit file and I can see the file called sample file, and I can click that, and I don't double click it, I just click that, and it will show me the preview of the content in the file. This is the sample model, and in fact we have created it very long back. It is in 2013, so you can see we have created using Revit 2013, and you can click this to open. I'm going to open it the other way. I'm going to click cancel. Right, so I'm gonna directly come to this, and you can see details are popping up in a dialog box. I'm gonna click this. That will take me to this page, and in fact this will give me something kind of a model upgrade dialog box, which means that I have created that file in Autodesk Revit 2013, but the current version I'm using is Revit 2022, and it is upgrading it. It does not take much time. And once it is done, you can see underneath it is regenerating it, and once that is done it will open. So once you create the lower versions, you can always save it in the current versions of Revit, but vice versa is not possible. Supposing you have created a file in a latest version, but you cannot open it in the Revit versions which are prior to that. Like, say for example, I cannot open 2022 Revit file in 2021, or prior to that is probably 2013 or something like that, right? So that's the important thing that you should know at this point of time. And you can see details, like you can click on that and you can understand like what happens when the model gets updated or something like that. Opening a lower version Revit files in the current or the upper versions of Revit software. I'm going to close this for a moment. I think it's done, and it is like upgrading it, and here it is, the final model or the upgraded model. In fact, it's still in the lower versions unless I save it in the upper versions, right? So I'm gonna move it by scrolling in, and I can see the model, and this is the model that we have created earlier. So that's how you open a file. And I'm gonna close this, or I can even go to the home screen by clicking this. Let me close this for a moment. So when I close it, it automatically takes me to the home screen, and you can see that that's a recent one that I've opened. And similarly, the family files, I can go to families, underneath open, and that will take me to this particular place where you'll be even uploading the other files if you find or if you create, right? So let me go to the structural precast, and underneath custom slabs, this is where I've just clicked the hollow core slab, and this is the one. I'm gonna cancel it for a moment, and this is what I've done earlier. So it's in the underneath the recent tabs. Let me go to open. Instead of that, let me go to custom slab and I take round void or something like that, or let me go to the mounting part, something like that, or double wall lattice girder. Let me click open. Yeah, that will take me to this particular page. You can see that, right? So this is the lattice girder, double wall lattice girder. Let me go to this way. I'll go to this. You see the recent file, it's enabled in the recent file, right? Or if you want to go to this, you can click this. That will take you to that particular thing. So it's called hollow core slab, and you can even see this is the one lattice girder and this is the hollow core slab, right? So that's the advantage of Revit. You can have a multiple files at once. I close everything, and this completes the end of today's lecture. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.